Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Gungeon in the Gungeon. I'd like to thank everyone first for those likes, subscribes, and comments again. If you can keep them coming, that would be wonderful because it helps my channel tremendously. And all those comments lately have been wonderful. So, like I said, keep them coming for me so that I can keep getting motivated to do more and more of these videos. So today, I'd like to talk about something that was actually purchased again. You know, I always tell you kind of purchase these guns at an impulse buy. Well, someone at work, unfortunately, his father passed away, and he had asked me if I would be interested in a firearm that he had. And I said, sure, bring it. Let me see what it is, and we'll go from there. Well, he ended up bringing me the Smith & Wesson Highway Patrolman Model 28. So I'm going to show you this firearm right now, and I want you to see it. There it is. I'm going to give you some views of it, both sides, so you can actually see what it is. Oh, kind of heavy here, so I'm going to hold it like that too. Pretty cool, if I would say myself. Now, this gun is actually an A-frame revolver. This barrel comes in actually two different sizes, a 4-inch barrel and a 6-inch barrel. This is the actual 6-inch barrel that I do have right now. The color, like I said, it's an A-frame revolver. The color of this is a dull blue finish on it. And it's a 6-shot revolver. As you can see, I'm going to show that to you right there. Well, let's go that way a little bit. I'm trying to do my camera right. 6-shot revolver, as you can see. It's got the extended extender release for your mags, as you can see, which is pretty. Let's do it that way. Try to get used to this microphone thing, and I'm in a different room of a different area of my room, so just want to show you here if you can see it. Anyway, this firearm was actually produced between 1950, I want to say 1954 to 1986. It was. Well, this certain one here was actually purchased in 1978, and it was the person that I bought it from, or that we bought it from, was actually, it was his dad's duty revolver. So this was one that he carried. Kind of big to me to be carrying as a duty weapon, but this is what he had carried. This version is, like I said, 1978. It's got a double and a single action. It's actually double and single, as you can see. You can either do, and there's nothing in here, it's been checked, and you can keep firing, as you can see. It's got checkered walnut grips with your Smith & Wesson gold little label here on both sides. There's a little stamp that they put there. I'll show that up to you kind of close so you can see it. And it's the walnut checkered finish grip. The gun is somewhat heavy. I want to say it weighs between 8 and 9 ounces. I'm not exactly sure on that, but it is heavy. So it's got fixed blade front sight, which you can see here. Let me show you that up close too, and a adjustable rear sight. So, and it's got a hammer blued safety, and what you can actually see on this side, it's your release for your cylinder is right there, as you can see. Kind of like this one a lot. I like the way they made that on this one. This is chambered in .357 Magnum, and it is a 6-shot revolver. Like I said, kind of heavy. To me, it would be too big for carry. It wouldn't be anything at all that you can carry. But supposedly, back from what I heard from him, not sure, because you know this was his dad's, and unfortunately his father passed away, and we ended up buying it from him because he didn't want it. In which, you know, to me, sometimes I don't know why people do not want their father's guns, but you know, as I have a few on the wall that's in front of me right now that you can't actually see, are my dad's guns that I will not part with, and I've had them engraved and stuff like that with his name on them. So, and I'm the type of person that I will hold this gun. And the reason I will hold this gun is because one day, and this has happened to me in the past, I have bought, you know, firearms from people, and it was their father's firearms, and then later on they come down and they'll tell me at the end, you know, as they get older. This gentleman happened to be that I bought this from. He's probably in his early 40s. they want them back. They asked me if I still had it, and I said sure. And I end up, selling them the gun back for what I actually paid for the gun from them. I always do that. It's just how I am. I'll always do that. I won't, you know, if I can hold it and I keep it in my safe and I don't have any problems, I'll do that kind of stuff. But I got a lot of firearms that I've bought in the past that are that way, that have been somebody's parents, and they just got rid of them, and they don't want them. And that's how some people are. They're not really into firearms, so I end up buying them. And like I said, I work at the place I do work at. I work with a lot of gentlemen and young ladies too. And I can't say where I work, but I'm always getting asked all the time if I want to buy this or if I want to buy that, and I say sure. And like I had said in the past, I do have an FFL, so a lot of times I'm getting asked too if I can, they want certain guns or certain ammunition or certain, accessories to go with their stuff. But we've shot in this thing many a times, and it's actually really, really nice. Recoil on it is not bad at all. I mean, because of how heavy it is and how big it is and the length of the barrel. And like I said, they make this in a 4 and a 6 inch length barrel. The 4-inch probably might have a little bit more recoil, but this 6-inch one is not heavy at all. I mean, it's great. I love it. It fits my hand, as you can see here, nice and perfect for me. I love it. And, it's a great firearm. I wouldn't change this at all. I don't want to change it at all. This is the original. And like I said, the person I bought this from, his father, carried it as a duty weapon. And, it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. And I'm into these old revolvers and old firearms, and I'm giving you a better look at it so you can see the writing on it and everything. And you can see the Smith & Wesson logos that are right there. I'm trying to give you as much of a view as I can and get my darn hands out of the way so you can see more and more of it. But beautiful firearm. I mean, just listen to that. I mean, just beautiful. And it was well taken care of. From what I've heard, his father took care of his firearms extremely well. I mean, even the cylinder spinning like it is I'm not going to point it at you, but that cylinder spin is just beautiful. I mean, look at that. Just beautiful. And like I said, it is a 6-shot, and it was carried. And so this was actually used in duty. Why you would carry something this big, I guess that's what they did back in the day. But he did use it, and now it's mine, and I don't want to change these grips on it because look how nice and pretty these grips actually are. It's shiny. I don't know, you can't really see how shiny it is because of my light in here. I'm going to kind of turn it that way so you can see. But see how shiny and how nice it all looks. There's no pitting. There's nothing on this. It's great. It's kept in good condition, and I myself keep it in good condition. This firearm, I actually keep it in. I don't have it on the wall anywhere. This one I particularly keep in a soft case. And I keep a few rounds with it in that soft case too. But I've had this now for, I want to say, maybe 3 to 4 years. I bought it 3 or 4 years ago, and I've had it since then. But anyway, it's a beautiful gun. It's the end frame, like I said. If you can get your hands on one of these, try to do it. I don't know about everyone, but me, I personally like the older weapons, all the duty weapons that were used before, back in, the pre-90s and in the mid-90s and before that, like I said just now. And, as much as I can get, I got a 32 Colt there that I'll show you one of these days too, that was actually carried too a long time ago. So I try to buy old stuff / new stuff, and I'm the collector type of person, and that's just me. That's just what I like. Tell me what you think. I know that I was researching this recently because somebody had asked me about it and knew that I had it and wanted to buy it, and I said no. I personally don't sell anything that I buy for my personal collection. I get often asked if I would, and I don't, and that includes Barrett's or whatever. I just do not sell my personal collections. Once I get it, it stays with me. And the reason why I keep my personal firearms is due to, I have 2 boys. I have a grandson. So it's all going to go to them. Everything that I have, everything in here, as many as I do have, they're all going to go to my sons. And, like I was telling you a few videos ago about that 75th anniversary edition 1022. That's going to my grandson, and he's going to start shooting that here soon. I got 2 versions of it, the walnut and that natural finish, like I had said in the last video. Not going to let him use the natural finish one right now. I'm going to let him use the walnut one, and I'm going to teach him a few things and how to shoot. But anyway, this gun on the used market, I've seen go anywhere from $600 to $900, depending upon condition. If you can pick yourself up one of these, I don't see them very often. Sometimes, like on Gun Broker, you'll see them, or, you know, I might walk into an older gun store and I see it there. And unless it's a trade-in of some sort, I really don't hardly see this whatsoever. And I had happened, like I said, that one day he asked me about it, and I said, let me look at it, and bought it. And I actually paid $400 and some odd for that gun. So I couldn't go wrong. It was just kept in such mint condition. And like I said, it goes into a soft case and it kind of stays there in one of my safes. I fired it twice, and that's it, just to see how it was. And that's about all with it. You know, I can't say anything wrong about these old time guns. I love these old guns, these you know, 78s and stuff like that. Man, they were just made, you know, they were made real. They were made with, you know, everything on here is stainless and everything, you know, I mean, you know, metal, everything. You name it, it is completely, it's just a beautiful, beautiful gun. I mean, the finish, the walnut finish, everything is just so perfect with this firearm, and it's just beautiful, you know. And I'm one of these ones that just love these old revolvers, and I'm sure I've showed you a lot of revolvers on this channel, so you know that I'm a huge revolver fan, and I am. Anyway, that's it for today. I'd like to thank everyone again for those likes, subscribes, and comments. And if you can head over to my TikTok channel too and check that out at www.tiktok.com/@Gungeon101. You'll actually see some little shorts that I do too. I don't put any weapons on it because we're not allowed to do that. So most of the stuff I put on there is basically cool little things that I buy here and there that have to do with weapons, but not weapons. In this next video, I'm going to show you actually something that I do here soon. I'm going to show you a little item that I had asked my wife to make for me, and I'm going to show that to you in the next video, and it's called Lucille. And you're soon going to see what Lucille really is. But anyway, thanks again for those comments and everything. It's been wonderful. And please keep them coming, and I just need to get motivated, and you guys motivate me and stuff like that. So keep all those positive comments coming. Like I said, if I can get to that 500 to 1,000 subscribers, there'll be some, you know, gifts in it for people that I will ship out. So help me reach that, and you know, there'll be surprises, and there'll be surprises every time that, you know, I reach certain goals, and that I will, you know, give away, because, you know, if it's not for you guys, I would not be doing this. I wouldn't get the kind of views I've gotten so far, the award that I've gotten from YouTube or anything else. So keep it going. Anyway, peace out from the Gungeon. Until next time.